Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello,
How you guys
hello.
doing? Welcome, YouTube.
Welcome
Hi,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Hello.
Hi.
Mom, look, I'm famous.
Welcome to episode 63 of the Good podcast.
Yes.
We moving out from Twitch. We're not gonna longer be live on Twitch to do the podcast. Not like 100%. Maybe you can do Twitch later, but for now we're on YouTube. I feel like this is where, like, it feels right to do it on YouTube because you want to keep the episodes on YouTube. And there is a podcast channel which we will stream from next week because YouTube doesn't allow you to stream once. There's like a limit for 24 hours to start streaming, so we had to wait for next week to do that in the podcast channel. But yeah, YouTube. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty
I'm
good.
doing fantastic.
Nice, nice. Volume, how you doing?
I'm chilling.
I'm gonna start with volume because I don't know if you saw the leaks, but Benny
I've seen
Morrow,
all the leaks. Yeah, Benny Morrow's good.
how good
He's
is
not
he?
linked anymore. He's got his design now. He's good. Very good.
So
He's better than... I wouldn't say he's better than the other two, but he's got very good kit. He's very fast.
mhm,
He's very solid. Overall, he's just a very good unit. Good
nice,
numbers. Good kit. Like, he's a healthy unit.
nice.
They
Would
did
you say
not
he's better than
cheese it.
Rimuru or Milim?
different like it's hard, but the thing with Epic 7 is that you can't just judge a character. Like, I can't compare a Millen to Rimuru. They do
Yeah.
different things, different roles. He's doing a different role from both of them, which is he's anti-turn unit. So whenever a unit does it, for example, Imolika, you pop her S2 with a soul burn and gives her an extra turn, he will
Mhm.
cleanse that debuff and then CR push up and then give everyone a barrier. And then he gets buffed because it's a different buff on him, and he'll do damage because of it. He also has hit rate in his kit, so he can hit blue units and dodge units.
Wait, what's
So
his color
overall-
again?
Huh?
What's his color?
He's fire. But that
Ooh,
doesn't
nice.
matter because he has hit rate.
Mm.
So he can hit anything.
I like his design. He looks different from the show. Like I feel like they made his hair a bit like emo design.
Yeah, he's good. He's cool.
Yeah,
I think he's a very cool design. Mhm.
yeah.
But we have to wait till he's in the game to see what he can actually do. But
He
yeah,
should be out
pretty good.
tomorrow, right? Or next week?
He's out tomorrow.
I just need some sky stones. But yeah. Afro, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Been busy with work, but yeah, just chilling with Honkai and Dokkan with that game. Yeah, so yeah.
How's Dokkan?
At the moment, it's very, very dry. Nothing to do. It's.
But you play
like I
global,
said-
so understandable.
Global's
Yeah,
always
but-
dry, which is why I don't play the game
it's also
anymore.
dry, so yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like every game, it's Golden Week has passed, so
You say every game, but we're gonna pass into our favorite game that we love to shit on, but we're just
true. We're going there soon. But, yeah, it's all good.
Cast, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Just living life.
How's the Honkai grind?
Not bad. I actually hit Trailblazer rank 40, so
Nice.
now just leveling up characters to 60 now.
So, we were talking before we go live about it's not like end game or like what people should do. You can do whatever you want with your account. Like everyone can do whatever they feel like they want to do. Since this is a PvE game, you're not really gonna like break your account if you do this before this. You eventually will do everything. But it seems like the right way to use the stamina is right now when you hit rank 40, everyone thought, oh, just go farm gear, relics. Apparently that's not the most sufficient way, because
No.
if you do farm gear right now after rank 40, you're only guaranteed one gold piece. So
Is that so? Sorry, I have to interrupt. But
Yeah.
is that one gold piece per run, or is
Per
it
run,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
time?
per run, yeah.
Okay.
So the better way to do it, because when you hit rank 60, you're guaranteed 2 pieces, 2 gold relics. So the right way to do it, it's not the right way, it's just that what's most efficient for your account. If you want to go farm gear now, no one's going to stop you, do whatever you want. But the most efficient is to level up your characters, level up their talents, like they're called traces. Level up characters, level up the light cones, level up the traces. They're easy to farm. They don't really require that much gear or relics to be able to beat them. They're very easy stages. So level up all your characters to level 60, 70 whenever you increase your account level. And then when you get to account rank 60, look into the farming gear and relics and stuff like that. This is what it seems like everyone's gonna go for. And actually I haven't touched gear yet. I'm only doing the simulated universe because that can guarantee you you get 4 drops every week for free. It's an extra stamina on top of the stamina that you can use. So that's gonna give you gear anyway. So yeah.
They give like I don't know how to call those pieces, but they give the other 2 slots, right?
Yeah, the orb and the like the chain thing, you get that from the simulated universe.
Yeah.
You can also
Yeah, I
get
know.
golden drops from there as well.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, because I see you got a whole quantum 4-piece.
Yep.
Yeah,
so you
that's
can
gold.
also get normal gear from Simulated World.
Well, you can, but it's once you get into like worlds and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like once you get to World 5 and World 6, that's when you really start getting like the gold drops for
Mhm.
relics and stuff. So I was like, I'm trying to build Sealy. Let me see Torgs right quick. And I just see nothing but gold relic. And I'm like, okay, all right, I got the 40. Might as well just start farming. But
I got it from the simulated universe.
Jesus.
I was
So,
lucky
what
to be
you
honest. Like it's like the game knows the 2 characters I have, the Quantum, which is Zile, and the Imaginary, which is Welt. They literally gave me a Quantum boost and the Imaginary boost. So I just got their like the main stats right from the beginning. So I didn't need to get more gear for them.
But did you get substats right as well?
No, I didn't get right substats. So I will get that whenever I hit rank 60 because I don't need substats right now in the game because the content itself is not really difficult. There are people who solo the entire simulated universe with one character, which is Jeopard. This character is broken.
Well,
Oh, I got
oh yeah,
Killing him,
he
actually.
basically gives him shield.
Yeah, just go with the first passive, which is the resonance thing. Go with resonance on like the route for the passives, and take Jeopard by himself. He can die. He heals. No, he heals. He has insane shield, and he revives himself if he dies, which he wouldn't die because it's impossible to break the shield. So yeah,
Which just makes it so broken.
he's
Yeah,
very
but,
broken. Yeah.
Well, okay, that's interesting. I have Japan.
Okay.
I thought, what should I do with him? Because, like I said, I'm
Build
still
him.
a scrub, and
Build him.
he is part of my second team now.
Second
him.
team.
Yes, so
He should be your first.
yeah, but like my first team is like I don't know. Like I said, I posted the thing in your server, and I was like, so my first team is basically Clara, March, Natasha, and Sile. I know the team is not optimal for her build, but it works. Like it works for what I do. But yeah, I have some other points that I want to build out, but I don't know, how or what. Like because I'm casual, I don't rush the game or something.
You don't have to rush the game. We're just saying that this character is good. So if you want to use him, you can use him. His build is not that hard also to do. You can just take whatever gear that was on the Trailblazer, give it to Jeopard. That's it. With Zelia only, that's broken. So the 2 characters that I saw the solo clears is Jeopard and the child. What's her name? Clara. Yeah. These are the 2 characters I saw people like solo content only with them. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
Like either your speed has to be out the gate, or you're running something that no one else knows.
It's all about the passives. It's all about passives. Go with resonance.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clara's very powerful, especially if you have the destruction and the gear set that gives you like after every time you attack or hit, you get a 5% buff.
That's a
attack buff,
trace,
right?
I think.
No, that's also the gear.
Relics?
Really?
Or you mean light
Yes.
cone?
No.
It has to be light cone.
It has to be light cone, yeah. Because gear doesn't give you
there's no
past that,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the brokenest, like the most broken set in the game.
Right. Like you would want to basically like farm for Clara then
Yeah.
at that point.
I also figured out a very broken team with Himiko because I was making a guide for her today on what teams that she could be used in. We all
still
shit
don't
on
have her.
Herta. You know Herta, the free character you get
Yeah.
from the simulated universe? If you run her, Asta, and Himiko, that's the fastest farming team. You're gonna drop an AoE, AoE, AoE. It's like, you know with Grand Cross how you farm gold? This is the team for
Yeah.
it. It's broken. And you have a support if you don't have Bronya, you can run Tingun. If you don't have Tingun, Asta will do the job. Like it's a free-to-play team if you have Himiko. It's very good for farming waves. Just boom boom, like 3 attacks, done, go the next turn. It's crazy good.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have Himiko.
Mm.
I'm sad.
So there is the set I'm talking about is the physical damage set. After the wearer attacks or is hit, their attack increases by 5% for the rest of the battle. This effect can stack up 5 times plus
Oh.
the destruction light cone. It is
Jeez.
like 4 times. It's pretty powerful.
Okay.
Sorry. And that gear is also pretty good on what's her face? Shushang.
Sushang, yeah, Sushang is very good.
Yeah, I have her. Don't have her built yet.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, we're gonna go back like a little bit for Grand Cross because we don't want to forget our favorite game to shit on. So I'm gonna let Vader talk about it because I know volume is hurt already. So
Peter?
We're doing that now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, so we got a couple of things to talk about. We have the collab, and then we also have this new Camilla. So let's start with this new Camilla, because I have a lot to say about the collab, but I don't have a whole lot to say about the Camilla. So Guild Wars unique, right, guys?
Guild boss,
right?
guild boss.
Alright,
Hey,
Guild
hey,
Boss.
get it
Let
right.
me
Guild
check-
Boss.
Let me
Guild
check out
Boss.
first.
Get it
So
right.
what? Can you explain to me? I missed the live stream or whatever the release.
There was no live stream.
She only works in Guild Boss.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
So they finally awake. They released a Super Saiyan.
She's not awakened. She's the
Camilla.
same.
No,
She's the
it's
same
base,
Camilla.
base
She's
Camilla.
not even Super Saiyan form. Oh, okay.
Base Camilla.
So base Camilla is only for guild boss.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing
For
else.
the unknown team. For the unknown team, by the way.
Oh jeez.
Bruh. So she's
Oh.
only good for one seasonal guild boss that you might face 2 times a year, maybe. Okay.
Guild Wars, you said, right? Or only
Guild boss. Okay, guild boss. So, I'm just gonna say my opinion on how, like, where I see this game going, and
we
everyone
are talking
sees
about
it
Grand
already. Yeah, it was still Grand Cross. So, they are going to shut down pretty soon, and I'm telling you this now. And every time I say something about Marble, it happens. Okay, I'm never wrong with Netmarble and Grand Cross. You can go back and check.
Alright, hold up, wait. You're not allowed to say this now because I don't want Grand Cross to end.
Well, this is. I hope it doesn't, but this is the route that they're going to. So they released the One Ultimate, which wasn't supposed to be the One Ultimate. It was supposed to be another One Escanor, but they tried to cash in on Escanor, so they dropped that Escanor, and it's like, oh, just search up another melee. Month later, so they cash in on the entire player base with these 2 characters. What comes after? The whales, the last remaining player base that can spend money on this game. Why whales whale in Grand Cross? To be able to compete in Guild Wars. And how do you get into Guild Wars? By doing Guild Boss. And what are the last 3 units that we got? PvE units. To do what? Guild Boss. So this is the last thing that they're just trying to cater toward whales to keep spending money to try to get the most money they can possibly. Until Origins is out, then they're gonna just put this game in the bin.
They're gonna drop it.
Yeah. Like I said, like we discussed in multiple podcasts before on Twitch, they are doing the Naruto blazing thing. You know, they're releasing banners you don't want to summon on, basically, right? And they're slowly dying.
Yeah.
Well,
Eventually,
so I was going to talk about the collab, right? Because a lot of people have been kind of shitting on this collab, particularly. Even some people are going as far as trying to say that this collab was worse than Stranger Things, which
no.
they can kiss my butt. But anyways, listen, I'm really enjoying this collab. I love it. It's
Okay.
one of my favorite anime. The units are actually really good, all of them. I am still upset that Eris is PvE only, but I mean, I'm actually enjoying playing the game with these units. Uh, I've been enjoying demons. I've been enjoying running demons because of Eris. So I mean, what do I really have to complain about? I don't know. I like the units. I like the kits.
Yeah,
I like the
so
designs. I'm
I
happy with it.
agree with Vader a little bit. I was skeptical when they first came out. Like, Eris is very strong new support for PvE farming. I know there's not a lot, but it's very good in my opinion.
I understand Vader's point because that's his favorite character, but the problem is the same content that we already can clear easily. It's like, did you ever struggle beating demons? Did you ever struggle doing gold
Yeah, but
farming?
Torg, when's the last time I ran demons?
You could
It's
run
been a
demons
while.
anytime if you want to, but because your
Yeah, but when's
favorite
the last time I
character,
did it?
yeah, the only difference is that your favorite character is good in that content, but it's the
Yeah,
same
so I'm
content.
enjoying it. Okay, I get what you're saying because yeah, we do need more content, and who knows, maybe Netmarble out of nowhere will just pull something and just drop some
Trinity said
content.
Gasoline
But
is
I
the
mean,
best unit in the collab,
Yeah, just like
no, it's Eris, trust. But anyways,
not Gasoline.
I'm actually legit like hype. Like I get up and I'm like, hey, somebody run demons with me. Like it's fun. Yeah, I haven't done demons in like 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah, so like the fact that something happened in the game that actually makes me want to play every day, that's I mean at least that's something good, am I right?
It is
That
something good,
says
of
that
course,
does say something.
that you can use your favorite character. It's not like it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. But for me, like, I don't say the show is bad or anything, but I don't really care much for the characters. When I want to come back to the game, what am I gonna come back to?
the same thing. If if I'm honest, like you are completely done with it. Why would you go back? You have now a new game that you really like. Maybe you will be very into Black Clover. I don't know personally, but you might be. So yeah, just focus on the new things that you actually enjoy, dude. Don't go into a game that you once loved and try to force it, force to play because that will never end good for you.
It's hate to play. That's what it's called.
Also,
Wait,
good.
Didn't Cass say he was gonna he had something to say?
Yeah.
Oh, about what?
Didn't you say you had something to say? Said you were gonna say
Mm-mm.
something?
Oh
No?
no.
I think it was Afro.
Oh, was
I think.
If it was something I was gonna say, I completely spaced.
it? I could have swore it was you that said that.
I probably did. Probably was about to say something. And it was just like, all right, cool. That idea just kind of left.
It's that the status of Grand Cross is very weird right now because they have an anniversary, I think, next month.
Yes.
And if there is no content that they, I mean, we even said that the same thing the last anniversary they had in JP when they dropped Liz with no content. We said, if there is no content, there is no hope for the game. And we still played because the copium. What do you think? Because
I will say
it could go this
people
same
have been
way.
saying that Grand Cross is gonna die for how long now? People have been saying that it's gonna, go the same route as Blazing. It's gonna shut down all this. People have been saying that for a long time, and it
Yeah,
never
but,
happens. People say,
but,
"Oh, the game is dead. The content's dead," but like, it keeps going. And
but
Grand Cross does have something very special to it that most gotchas don't, and the community is pretty tight. I really don't think that now is the time for that to happen. I think we still got at least another year or two.
Yeah, exactly. But Blazing didn't end. What I if I when I say this is that Blazing went down slowly, like the slow death. Because Blazing, I also said Blazing is dying, but it didn't like die the next month or two. It took like almost a year and a half to die, because they slowly bled out the player. They only released basically Madara or no, the Senju or the Uchiha units. Those were the hyped units. Everything else fell flat, right? It's the same with Grand Cross right now. Anything.
Well, no. You gotta keep in mind. We still have the Four Knights of the Apocalypse coming. We have more Ragnarok stuff we can get
Well,
into.
is
We
that
have
really
more catastrophe
confirmed though?
stuff we can
I
get
don't know
into.
personally.
Yes, yeah, that's all.
Okay.
That's all. Like it's gonna happen, and um, I don't know if Netmarble still wants to go down this route, but Origins isn't going to be like the main, like Seven Deadly Sins storyline's not going to be Origins thing. Origins is basically like a side bitch to Grand Cross in terms of story. Um, and like Netmarble said, they still want Grand Cross to be like uh a parallel running thing along with Origins. So like when Grand Cross gets something, it's gonna get translated over to Origins. Origins is basically like a continuation of Grand Cross, but like meant to
In
be like
ti-
an alternate kind of like timeline that runs side by side with Grand Cross. Which
but
I think
isn't it
it would
just?
be a good thing if they ran it that way.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Like again, I am not saying that the game should die, because, like, it can die when my boy Chaos King Arthur's come. Then after that, it can die. I don't care.
You like
But I
Arthur?
want to see him.
I mean, I
wanna
like
see him
I
first.
liked Arthur, but do you still like Arthur
Really, I like the Chaos King Arthur now.
now from the
Normal,
manga?
the manga. Yeah.
Really?
You said about something. Yeah, I cannot say it on YouTube, but I was like, it's not really what you meant. What it meant.
But you read the manga
Yes, I read the Four Knights Apocalypse. Yes.
and you like
But
Arthur.
yes, but like again, it's not the thing that it is what you meant. Like, I can't say it on YouTube because you will be instantly
Yeah.
hacked from this platform. But yeah,
Okay, we can
we
talk
can
about it
talk about
after. Yeah.
yeah after you know
Um.
exactly. But
All I'm saying is I think this game still has some kick in it, and I don't
yes,
think it's gonna be leaving anytime soon.
I hope so too, dude. I enjoy the game still. I enjoy the game. I just do
I'm telling
like
you, it's all gonna depend on how Origins do.
yeah. But I
It's
must
funny
say
now.
it is
Grand Cross Destiny is attached to Origins. How Origins perform is how Grand Cross will survive.
also Four Nights of Apocalypse. How that will
Right.
how that will be received by people. That will help it as well.
I think everybody's gonna be surprised, and I think Grand Cross is gonna turn around and start seeing some positive notes.
Yeah.
And I think Origins is just gonna boost Grand Cross,
I was
at least in the
watching.
content creator space.
I was watching Apex. He was streaming Grand Cross, I think 2 days ago, and we had a very interesting question. When was the last SR that dropped on Grand Cross? It
Years
was
ago.
SR Erin. That was 3 years ago. What?
Damn.
So
Yeah, rarity of characters doesn't really like matter in Grand Cross.
it does matter when the game has block CC and constellation and all that shit to progress and to be able to compete in PvP and stuff like that. It do matter.
Yeah, but if free to plays get a boost to their CC, the whales get an even bigger boost. So, no, I mean, I get what you're saying, but no.
It's directly proportional to both, but at least so let's say you're a whale, you're dead in Constellation 6. Let's say you're at 70%. But I'm a dolphin, I'm also in Constellation 6, but I'm like 10%. Like let's say 1%. I just unlock Constellation 6. We're gonna be in the same ground. You could have like 400 extra HP or something more than me. So it's not gonna be that huge difference compared to Constellation 5 and Constellation 6. if you are on the same constellation, the gap is shortened.
Yeah, but you know, my account's for the most part pretty stacked, and like I still go into PvP with a completely maxed out full 6/6 full cosmetic like Archangel team, and then I run into some dude that like outsees me by 20k somehow.
Yeah, because they're in
And
constellation
yeah.
6. That's why.
Yeah, it's nutty.
But if you're both in constellation 6, he can only go up
Okay,
by
how
like
how is a
1k or
dolphin
2k.
gonna get to Constellation 6?
That,
You have to be,
literally like how I
rank.
got to constellation 5. I
Yeah,
didn't
so what you
spend
do
that
is
much on Grand Cross.
You need to.
Yeah, but by the
so
time we get to Con 6, the big boys are gonna be in Con 7.
Because the constellation 6 is big.
Yeah, the 6
Yeah,
is a big,
but by the
huge power
time-
buff.
Yeah, but it takes time for you to
Yeah,
get
but
to the
you'll
next
never.
one, so...
I mean, constellation system is already garbage. But I'm talking about like at least it would makes it less annoying because you're never gonna meet that 0.1% in PvP every week or every day when you play PvP. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, for the most part, like the majority of the people I come across in PvP are
And-
either my level or less.
Yeah.
So, but don't forget as well, Vader. Whenever you reach Constellation 6, you will be the exact same toxic person to the other people that.
Oh, I
Constellation-
already am.
Yeah, I know, but okay, but you know what I mean, right? So the moment you reach Constellation 6, you will be just one of them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
and I mean, I already get people that rant about fighting me in PvP, so...
Is that Kingu Pingu?
Pingu.
Constellation 6 cost 800 per node. Yeah, so it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while for them to get in Constellation 7. But it would make it easier for us to get to Constellation 6. So it would less make constellations less annoying.
yeah, that's true.
Because if you are in the same constellation, it doesn't matter how big you are in the same constellation. It matters only if you finish that constellation 100% and move to the next one. This is when you get the huge boost. But if you are in the same constellations, we're fighting on equal grounds, kinda. You know, it's.
Guys, just wait till me and Volume come out with REM.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about Constellation or Box CC. None of that's
Exactly.
gonna be important.
Yeah.
This is gonna be your skill. That's it.
Should we go into
Oh.
our segment where we talk about the podcast updates?
Yeah, sure. I do want to talk about some of the my future plans.
Okay.
A little bit. Not go into any detail, but
Okay, no spoilers.
yeah, no spoilers.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to talk about it now?
Unless there is anything with Grand Cross, because I don't think there is anything.
No.
No. It doesn't have anything to do with Grand Cross.
Yeah.
Okay, so, we are still working on some of our side projects for the VCG Studios channel. I'm not gonna spoil what it is yet, but I know we've talked about doing the 7 Deadly Sins abridged. We're pushing that back. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But something else is gonna take its place for now. No spoilers. And we've already got voice actors lined up, and we got things we got things starting to get rolling. Of course, it's still gonna take a while for that to go off. And then of course, we're working on
Can we give them any
assets
hint
for the game.
about the?
Huh?
Can we give them any hint about the abridged?
What do you
Well,
mean?
what kind of hint would we give them that's not gonna just spoil it?
I mean,
We have female voice actors. There's
does
your
it?
hint.
Okay,
No.
does the collab? Does not the collab? Does the abridged exist in Grand Cross?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of a hint. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
and
that's
it's
a
not
good
7
one.
Deadly Sins, so it's something from the collabs that were in 7 Deadly Sins. So think about it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
So look forward to that. Secondly, so with the game, we're going to be having some assets made for the game. The game's going to be based off of an anime story that I've been writing for a long time. Again, no spoilers, just because there's some things I can't talk about it yet.
He's writing an isekai game.
Um,
Trust me.
no, it's not. It's not isekai.
It's not
But,
isekai.
uh, we're gonna have Aura Expert making us some concept art, and then we're gonna take the concept art,
Shout out
and
Aura.
Farchi is gonna start working. Yeah, shout out to Aura, and
I don't know how to
Farchi is
shout
gonna
outs
start
on
working
YouTube.
on the 3D physical models. So, pretty exciting. And as far as the voice cast for the game, we'll keep working with the voice actors that we got for the abridged series. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good so far. It's just gonna take time. That's it. It's just time.
Yep.
All I want to
Time
add
is of the essence.
don't forget the small people when you're like the big man in the house.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm like I tell everybody, if I get up there, I'm taking all of y'all with me.
I'll make sure I format my memory. So, do we also go with the podcast stuff?
Do you want to announce that now?
I mean, yeah. So guys, because the time that we do might change next week. It's actually, we actually could have another podcast episode in few days. Like 3 days from now, we can have another episode on Saturday. We're not set on the time yet, but we will announce it because we're gonna change the date for the podcast. Time we're still not sure. We're gonna announce it later. So we're no longer gonna have the podcast on Wednesday, unfortunately, because stuff happened.
Life
Life,
gets in
yeah.
the way of things.
Yeah. And just because Saturday, because I feel like Saturday is mostly weekend for everyone, and not everyone's gonna be on the internet, we're gonna have another podcast, which is not gonna be consistent as the original one. It's gonna be like, what did I say?
63
It's like an
podcast.
extra from the original episode where we talk about random stuff, gaming news, just random news on the internet, like whatever we want to talk about, just chill, just go live and just talk.
Yeah, it's just us chilling.
And we actually can do that today for the extra episode. It will be announced on Twitter and Discord and everything. No more
Make sure you
7
follow
minutes.
the official GG podcast Twitter.
Yeah, and the YouTube for it, because I think, oh yeah, I can still stream there. It's good thing it takes 24 hours. It should now have 16 hours limit, so after 16 hours I can stream. I'm gonna make it for next week episode, which is probably gonna be Saturday. This is when you're gonna stream on the Get Good podcast channel for YouTube. So make sure to subscribe to that. I'm gonna put
Let me get
all
the
the
link.
links. Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say that. And also check everyone's YouTube and Twitch, because not everyone on YouTube and not everyone on Twitch. So we're gonna try to handle that later on the Get Good podcast channel. Yeah, I feel like for myself, I talked to Vader about this this morning. I don't feel Twitch is really offering anything to us as a creators. It just takes from creators and just leave them nothing. You can't grow on Twitch if you're not streaming, but you can grow on YouTube if you're not live. That's the difference. And yeah, that's why we on YouTube. Hopefully we can grow this podcast, grow the community, we'll be able to do more content. So yeah, that's the plan for now. And hopefully we can deliver more. Get Good podcast too. We're still not sure about the name yet. We're gonna come up with it. I'm still gonna try to make. I'm gonna have to update the intro. I'm gonna have to do the timing because we're gonna no longer do it on Wednesday. It's gonna be most probably right now Saturday that we are settled on. And the good thing about the other podcast episode is gonna have another time slot where we can invite more content creators that don't have the time to be on the main episodes, because there are so many people that we wish we could invite, but they're at work, they have stuff to deal with, so they don't have the time to be in this episode. So yeah, more content. Back to Honkai, because we need to talk about Honkai. People said this game is a 2-week gacha.
No, no. The people that say that they finished up the game in like 3 days. That's why.
Okay. Because right now you can go to twitch.com.tv whatever and go to the categories, check Genshin Impact and check Honkai. And I can bet, even though I shouldn't, that Honkai has triple the views that Genshin have. And how long has Honkai been out? More than 2 weeks. This is
That's not
not,
that surprising because the game is brand new. That's always happened.
but that's the same thing that happened to Tower Fantasy. Tower Fantasy dropped after 4
Well, like-
days.
No one expected Tower to be a long-lasting game. I expect, since this is a MoHoYo game, it's gonna last just as long as Genshin, if not longer.
Yeah.
It's a MoHoYo game. They know what they're doing. They're not stupid, unlike some companies. Like, yeah, MoHoYo is not the greatest company, but when it comes to longevity, they have a
Yeah.
roadmap. They just need to please the players and not piss off players like they do in Genshin, which is gonna happen eventually. Let's be honest.
Yeah, like it's most gachas, people say it's 2 week. I don't think so. With this game, you have to wait at least a month or two to see how it goes. This game. People, like I said before, people that are complaining most of the time right now, they rushed it too quickly. I'm not saying people shouldn't rush; it's their own choice. But if you just enjoy the game, like in a slower pace, do your things daily, just on this chill regular. Don't play like 8 hours a day, for example, right? And use your
Yeah.
crystals or fuel, by the way. Then it's just all fine. But the problem is, those people, they want to complete. They want to be end game. But
Bro,
you
there
can't.
are people who hit level 55 already in
Yeah,
Honkai.
but they are probably paying.
Yeah, they're doing the refill every day for like
Yeah,
8
so-
times because the max limit is 8 times to refill.
Yeah.
Why would you like? I understand for the content, it's like, oh, I'm the first content creator to hit rank, whatever. I get it, but it's boring because you're doing the same thing every day.
Yeah, it is. But like I said, it's their choice, man. I know it's like it's the.
Yeah, but they're gonna go and
is-
complain that there's no content to play, so you already burnt out everything, every resource you have. Then you're crying about there is nothing to play.
Mhm.
Sometimes I think what like there's a rule in China where they limit the timing to play games. I know I'm against that, but I like when I look into players like this, like, are you playing the game 24 hours? Don't you have anything else to do? It's like you're just burning throughout the entire game in 2 weeks, and like this is not like a live service game. This is a gacha game with a story that is limited to a point, and you already know that before you get into the game. So don't complain when you finish everything. It's like, oh, where's what is next?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's why there's special. Sometimes not saying that, but in Asian countries there's like the rules. You cannot play certain games.
It's only in
for 20
China
hours.
though. Then
But still, there's a reason for that. And over here on this side of the world or the rest of the world, it's effed up because everyone just want instant gratification right away. When they get it, they are looking for the next fix, basically. And that's a problem with people that are the big YouTubers, right? That can easily live off their views and stuff. But people like who are growing, like you yourself, right? It's not
Mhm.
it's not at that point yet, because eventually when you maybe hit that mark where you get self-sustained by doing the videos, you will be in the same boat or in the direction of that game.
yeah,
Because you want to keep your subscribers happy with content. So what you have to do is invest into the account and then put videos out to let people enjoy your gameplay, your information videos, and all those kind of things. And that's good.
hmm
And I can understand it from the casual player, the whale player, and the person that's just the mid level.
The mid player. The mid player. That's a good name to call.
Your words, not mine.
That's a good name to call some certain type of players. But yeah, I wanted to do this as like a separate guide, but I'm gonna say it here. Leveling up your gear, be very careful what you do with the gear, because you don't have a lot of resources, XP resources, to fill out your relics. So if you ever get to the point where you don't have enough XP to level up your relics, go to Simulated Universe. I don't know if this is not mentioned in the game, unfortunately, but you have 100 times limit to fight elite bosses in Simulated Universe. You know the elite bosses, the one there's like 2 elite bosses in every Simulated Universe. If you beat them, they drop you gear XP, relic XP. So you can fight 100 elite bosses every week to get XP for your relics. This is, I don't know if why this is not like a public information or something. Maybe it is, I'm just can't find it, but that's what I was told on Discord regarding the leveling up your relics. So Simulated Universe costs no stamina. If you have the time, just give it a try. Just it's challenging content and it's good to beat.
That's the good thing. You can also don't sleep on the other stuff as well, dude. You can also get the other materials as well that you can maybe have in the future. You need in the future. The the green items and stuff.
What are they?
That's helpful. The green items to level up skills and stuff.
Green. Oh yeah. This is when you break stuff.
That's also
yeah.
free, right?
Yeah.
And also don't sleep on farming the overworld or the map, where the monsters are exactly, where the monsters roam. Every day, kill them. They drop...
Do they reset every 24 hours? Because sometimes...
Yeah.
Every 24 hours?
No, every day when the reset is.
No,
So...
after reset I checked, they didn't reset.
Yeah, they do.
No, I did check.
Yes, they do.
It probably 24 hours, but it's not after reset. It's 24 hours from the time you kill the monsters, they reset.
I killed them before the reset, and then when they reset it, they come back.
What? No, I checked the map twice.
No, so did I. Check it out tomorrow. Let's kill the ice monsters.
Okay, I'll do a video just for you.
Okay, do that.
But yeah, where are you at now, guys? Did you finish everything?
I didn't finish everything, no.
Is it like still side quests and stuff like that remaining?
Yeah, I still have like some like the daily mission I have to do, and then one side quest that I have left.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I'm kind of getting close to where I'm gonna have to like wait for like the next reset to happen so I can start doing this again.
Yeah. Did you guys whale? Because for me, I only spent like 15 on the battle pass and the
I only spent
monthly.
on the €5 thing, €6.
So it is a monthly as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you cast?
Yeah, I have not spent any money on this game.
But somehow you have the pass.
Yeah, but yeah, somehow I won a giveaway from my boy Torg. That's right. Yeah. for the monthly pass. That's right.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I might at some point do the battle pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The value is huge because you get so much XP from the battle pass. It's unreal. XP and credit too. Bro, the difference between Genshin and this, you know how much I had to farm Mora just to waste my stamina on getting like gold in Genshin. I never farmed credit in Honkai because they give you a lot of credit to level up characters and gear and stuff like that.
They have learned
Exactly.
from maybe they learned from Genshin.
Yeah, but this is what I don't understand because I feel like MiHoYo they feel like if it was released like this, we're not gonna change it. any one of you try to play Honkai Impact?
No.
Volume you
Yeah.
did, right? You did.
Yeah, I did. I didn't like the game.
You see how the interface is horrible?
Everything about that game is horrible.
Yeah. So they do a lot of updates in Honkai in terms of story and content and stuff like that. But they will never address the fact that the interface is ugly and everyone hates it. But they're gonna say, oh, but it's gonna stay like this. Why don't you change it? Because it's like something that everyone hates. I downloaded
It's just ass, but
Yeah, I downloaded Honkai Impact yesterday on my phone just to visit my account again, and the interface is so ugly. It's like I hate it. It feels like 2002 game. It like every like menu is popping in your face, and like they're floating too. And there's like a separate phone device that is also floating on the right side of the screen. There's so many things happening that okay, I'm done. Close the game and sold. It's hard. Arthur, welcome.
Hello. I
Hello,
wasn't going to
hello.
say anything. I was just going to listen. But
How you doing, man?
yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. How is everyone? What is the topic of choice today?
Mix and match of everything. We moving to YouTube, which we are live on right now, and yeah, we were talking shit about Grand Cross as always. Benimaru coming to Epic 7, he looks cool as fuck. Oh, one of the points why I came back to YouTube, because you can actually swear now, but you have to cut it up between every... like, you don't have to say it multiple times in the same minute. You can just, like, you know...
One
There's-
here and then like
Yeah,
one down the line.
exactly.
I did wonder why you went to YouTube. What was the choice? What made it like so rather than Twitch? Is it easier? Or is it better? Or just
The thing...
Because
Which
the
is just garbage.
The purple side is trash.
We
man.
we can talk about this in the next episode today, when we do it, because we're only gonna do another episode today for the Get Good Podcast Plus. That's not the name, but for now it's gonna be the Plus episode.
GG plus.
GG Plus. You have to be a subscriber to watch. Hey, damn. We can talk about the like. We need topics. So we could talk about the issues between Twitch and YouTube, but mainly because YouTube gives you the option to grow your channel if you're not streaming. Because all Twitch do is just take from you your effort of streaming, but gives you nothing back. I did stream
What do you
3.
mean, Torg? You got 3 cents.
I was gonna mention that I streamed 3 days, literally non-stop 3 days on Twitch, during the Honkai launch, Honkai Star launch, and you know how much money I got from the ads for the 3 days live stream I had? Just-
well, I'm guessing and say 3 cents.
That was
It's
$60.
$3.
Oh,
$3.
$3? Damn,
Yeah.
you get more than what I did.
But I streamed 3 days.
Crazy.
Wait, that was
That's
3 days.
crazy.
That was 3 days.
How many
3
hours?
days straight, no breaks.
Yeah, 3 hours straight, like 24 hours times 3.
it does
gave you
require
$3
power.
That's
for-
that's
for
70
adding.
that's 76 hours non-stop live stream, and all I get is
But then-
$3 from Twitch. Yeah, it's like
If,
I mean, it
if you were
it
to
does
stream
come
on-
down to how many people are watching you and like.
I was averaging
that's the
50
main thing.
views live.
It's so much.
Wait, you were averaging 50?
Yeah, during the Honkai, my channel blew up.
There was a couple of times like I'd hop in late at night when everybody's asleep, and like he'd have like 152 people sitting there, like when's the game going live, like talking in chat, and like people like legit talking in chat and talking.
Yeah,
And it's 152 people watching, and Torik's just asleep.
I was literally like,
crazy.
there is one night
Nah.
I woke up 3 a.m. just to check if the stream is still going, and there are people arguing about characters that didn't even, the game wasn't released yet. People arguing who's better and who's not. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And they were like, just having like, they dropping in entire paragraphs about why Zile is better than the next guy that will drop in a few days, which is called Jing Yang, whatever his name is. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
the game's not even out. And I bet you these guys already summoned for Zile after they saw how broken she is.
Oh, of course.
Even I did. I said because Zile banner, which is a fair point, because Zile banner with the 4 stars that are on her banner are not that great, because the next banner we're gonna have Tingun and Su Chang on the same banner. So the value for the next banner is better, but I didn't know how broken Zile was. So it's like, I have to summon for Zile. It's like I can't skip this unit.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's should we wrap it at this?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be it for today's episode. There is no raiding on YouTube, so you can't raid at the end of the streams. There is no aftercast, but there will be today. So wait for the new, not the new, but the first episode for the next GG Plus. Maybe you just call it GG Plus. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate all the support. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the Get Good Podcast channel on YouTube. We're gonna be live for the next episode, which is probably gonna be Saturday. You will know on Twitter and Discord as well for the updates on the podcast. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Stay safe and bye.